GCW presents the only show you should care about this weekend, Revenge of the Rage, live on October the 15th at the American Legion Hall in Abbeville, Louisiana, at 3319 Veterans Memorial Drive. $15 for the first and the second row, $10 for the general admission of all you peeps out there. The doors open at 6 and the bell time is 7. For ticket info, call 337-366-7480. It's time to get it on.
Hi there, I'm Chris Rogers from Rockin' Waves 11294, reminding you to listen to my show every Friday from 1 to 5 p.m. on www.blogtv.com/people/Chrismaster1. Again, that's blogtv.com/people/Chrismaster1 every Friday from 1 to 5. Rockin' Waves 11294. And you're listening to WGS Radio on Blog Talk Radio.
This is Scott Phoenix, and you're listening to WGS Radio, Blog Talk Radio.
Now, to the guys, you know, I know we're supposed to do the news right now, but I actually have a little bit of a surprise for you guys, okay? I have talked with Mr. Nick Bondage here, and I'm kind of allotted Mr. Nick Bondage a few minutes here because there's something that he wants to get off his chest.
Oh, yeah. I'm glad you gave me an opportunity to give me just a few minutes. I had a few things that I just wanted to clear the air about and get off my chest. Here, as of late, I've come to loggerheads with a couple of so-called Juggalos. Now, we don't normally get the opportunity to shoot on the show, but I wanted to take this opportunity to just give out a little shoot and basically talk about Juggalos, Juggalo wrestling, their mentality, the way they look at the business, the way they get into the business. I don't like you. If you're a Juggalo, I don't like you. I mean, don't get me wrong, I hate you. And any Juggalos out there, all you got to do is seek me out. I will pay for your expenses to the show. I will pay your measly little $20 to come to a wrestling show, and I will teach you all about wrestling. So you can go home and get on the internet and go suck your, Madman Pondos, the leader or head Juggalo, that cocksucker. I hate you. It's just simple as that. I don't like you. I never will like you. And if you decide to choose the Juggalo path, then there are crosshairs on your back.
Wow.
Awesome, man. Amen, brother, because you know what? I cannot stand Juggalos either, and I know exactly where you're coming from. I've hated Juggalos since since I first saw them in WCW when they did the Juggalo clown posse shit. Thank you.
I don't understand that. Why do you guys hate Juggalos? Everybody likes a midget on a unicycle juggling bowling pins. What the fuck?
Juggalo my nuts.
As we all know right now, one of the biggest news bits that's been going on has been talk about John Morrison possibly leaving the WWE at the moment. Right now, the fact that his career has been going on a massive downward losing streak, and his contract is expiring, is making JoMo's career probably one of the biggest topics. Wouldn't you agree, Bill?
Yes, I would. John Morrison is indeed an incredible talent. And I believe all of this started because of a certain incident that happened at WrestleMania with him, Melina wanting to be in WrestleMania, and Trish Stratus getting there, and then John Morrison snubbing Trish Stratus at WrestleMania when she went for a hug, and Morrison said "fuck no" or something like that, and And then next thing you know, he's just been in a whole bunch of heat. I actually made a video on YouTube about it, explaining that, Melina's crazy. Even though she's incredibly hot, she's out of her ever-loving mind.
Yeah. Now, also keep in mind, Melina's words is that Trish Stratus, quote unquote, took her spot, and that's the whole thing, and that's really what pissed her off, and that's what really took John Morrison's career and really messed it up. He's lost match after match after match, and in this past Monday on Raw, which again another part we're going to get to, he got his ass kicked. He completely just got dominated, and then to this new group we don't even know the name of came in and just gangbanged him. For those of you who are really interested and want to read more about this whole John Morrison and his career and possibly where it's heading and what you even want to possibly give your own thoughts, you can go to eWrestlingNews.com, where I just wrote in one of my infamous Rick Star blog splashes entitled "The Story of JoMo. Should he stay or should he go?" Get on over there. It's not released yet. It should be released by midnight tonight. Keep an eye out for it. It's in the blog select section.
Well, that was a very interesting topic about John Morrison. Like I said, he is an incredible talent. It's just a shame that, backstage politics are playing a part of the losing part of his career because, even though he's been on a losing streak, he hasn't necessarily jobbed to people like, JTG jobs to people or like I can't remember what his name was in ECW, that dude. He was like the small dude in the red tights that kept losing and losing. He was fighting for his contract, but
Yoshi Tatsu?
No. It was the Japanese. No, it wasn't.
Colin Delaney.
Colin Delaney. Yeah, he's not jobbing like Colin Delaney used to. Now he's still putting on a very entertaining matches. I mean, even though at Hell in a Cell he lost to Cody Rhodes in that impromptu Intercontinental title match, it was still a very entertaining match.
Yeah, he's an excellent wrestler, but he's still losing every match. When is the last time he's won a match cleanly?
I can't really remember.
I rest my case.
So, but one only hopes that, backstage politics will quit, but knowing the wrestling business like I kind of know the wrestling business, backstage politics will stay backstage politics, and, it'll come to the point where John Morrison will say, look, I've had enough. You don't appreciate my talents over here. I'm going to go to another company where I'm going to be appreciated. And I believe, guys like it's happened to guys like that before. I mean, look at the situation that happened with Chavo Guerrero. I mean, they didn't even utilize him correctly.
But the problem is with the WWE, you can't walk over and say, "Hey, enough is enough." You can't do it like that. You have to pretty much, do that and say leave, or B, start kissing a little bit of ass and say, okay, hey, look, what do I got to do? And it sucks. Yeah, you have to. Keep in mind, the WWE incident at WrestleMania was not the only problems that they had. These two caused a lot of problems over Twitter, which was very, very public, which the WWE does not like. That was a strike, too. Plus, John Morrison was also suspended for 30 days for a wellness problem. He's had a lot of issues.
Andy, let me go to you. What are your thoughts about the John Morrison situation? Even though he's put on entertaining matches, he just keeps losing and losing and losing. I mean, how much more do you think he can take before he decides, like, hey, this is enough?
Well, I've said this ever since Joey, his partner, had that incident with the Hardy Boys in the tables, ladders, chairs match, wherever it was.
Joey Mercury?
Yeah, that's the one. His career's gone down the toilet from then. A lot of people have said it started to pick up. No, it didn't. It's never been anywhere since Joey got that facial reconstruction surgery, came back for a while, and then just disappeared into the ether, never to be seen again. I really don't think Morrison can make it on his own. They don't want him to make it on his own. He's got the ability. I just don't think they want him as a singles wrestler.
Ashley, your thought? Go ahead.
And I think the problems that were caused by his so-called slapper disrespecting Chris Stratus has basically put a nail in both of them's coffin, to be honest.
Do you guys believe that Sean Morley and the constant videos that he put up berating John Morrison and Melina on YouTube played a factor in this at all?
No, I just think he was trying to get it out there that just what Melina was. I think she's the main problem why he's got such a crappy career in the company. Because of the reputation she's got backstage. I mean, the next person from Melina is Kelly Kelly, unfortunately. I know everybody seems to think, oh, it's Kelly Kelly, but she's the second bike in the WWE, and that's a fact.
Ashley, what are your thoughts about the whole situation involving John Morrison? I mean, do you see that in the foreseeable future that John Morrison will just say, you know, fuck it, I've had enough, and I'm leaving the WWE?
Good question. It's all this rumor speculation. I don't think we're truly going to know until he makes that decision. I'm probably not going to say much because out of the conversation me and Rick had, quite a few of the points that I made are also kind of in that blog. I mean, the point I will make is in the blog as well. Morrison wouldn't have got his first break in WWE had it not been for Chris Benoit doing what he did back in the day.
Exactly.
That incident in 07. If it wasn't for Chris not turning up to that show because he was doing what he was doing, Morrison, as he was, I think, as Nitro then, would have never won the ECW title.
To listen to the entire show, click on the link in the description box.
Well, hi, everybody. This is Lee Marshall, and you're listening to WGS Radio. It's great.